Peter, the rock. The disciple who swore unwavering loyalty to Jesus. He was bold, impulsive, a man of passionate faith. Yet in the chilling hours of Jesus' arrest, Peter's courage crumbled. He found himself trapped in a web of fear, denying any association with his beloved teacher, not once, not twice, but 3 times. This event, a pivotal moment in Peter's journey, serves as a potent reminder of the human condition's frailty, even in the face of profound faith. Peter's denial wasn't a calculated act of treachery, it was the heartbreaking consequence of fear overwhelming his love for Jesus. The gospel narratives paint a vivid picture of his internal struggle, a man torn between his devotion and the dread that gripped his heart. Peter's story resonates with us because it exposes a universal truth. We are all susceptible to fear's paralyzing grip. It's easy to judge Peter, to see his denial as a betrayal of epic proportions. But judgment is a luxury reserved for those who haven't faced the crushing weight of fear themselves. To truly understand Peter, we must step into the chilling air of that night. Feel the ground tremble beneath our feet as the world around Jesus unravels. We must understand that Peter's story is not just about denial, but about the redemptive power of grace that can mend even the deepest wounds. Peter's initial commitment to Jesus was absolute. He was the first to declare Jesus as the Messiah, the Son of the living God. He walked on water, trusting in Jesus' power. He vowed to follow Jesus, even unto death. This was not the bravado of a fool, but the heartfelt pledge of a devoted disciple. Yet when confronted with the very real threat of persecution and death, fear wormed its way into Peter's heart. Fear is a powerful force. It can paralyze even the strongest will, twisting logic and distorting perception. Peter, witnessing the arrest of Jesus, allowed fear to cloud his judgment. He saw the brutal reality of the situation, the Roman guards, the cold steel of their swords, the undeniable threat to his own life. The promise he had made to Jesus, once a beacon of unwavering loyalty, became a terrifying burden in the face of imminent danger. Fear whispers insidious doubts, amplifying our vulnerabilities and preying on our insecurities. It thrives in the shadows of uncertainty, and in that chaotic night, doubt took root in Peter's heart. He began to question everything: his faith, his courage, his very ability to stand by Jesus. He allowed fear to dictate his actions, leading him down a path of denial he never thought he would tread. Peter's denial, while a grave lapse of faith, stands in stark contrast to Judas's betrayal. Judas, driven by greed and disillusionment, made a calculated decision to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. His betrayal was premeditated, a cold and calculated act of treachery fueled by selfish ambition. Peter, on the other hand, acted out of fear, his denial an impulsive reaction to a terrifying situation. Judas's betrayal stemmed from a place of darkness, a deliberate choice to serve his own desires over his loyalty to Jesus. He saw Jesus not as the Son of God, but as a means to an end, a pawn in his own game of power and wealth. Peter, despite his denial, still clung to the belief that Jesus was the Messiah. His fear-driven actions were a betrayal of his promise, not of his faith. The difference between Peter and Judas lies in the heart. Judas's heart had grown cold and distant from Jesus, hardened by greed and ambition. Peter's heart, though clouded by fear, still held a flicker of love for his master. His denial was a desperate attempt to protect himself, a tragic misstep born out of fear, not malice. This distinction, while subtle, is crucial in understanding the nature of their respective betrayals and the path to their redemption.